Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, April 9th, and I am so excited to be back with you all for another morning motivation today. I hope you have had a great first half of your week and you're ready for an awesome Thursday and a great end to your week. Today, we have a birthday to celebrate. We have some awesome shout outs. We have someone who met a goal that is really, really cool that I'm excited to share a video of with you. And we have a new goal for today that I'm looking forward to. So let's go ahead and get started with our Brooke Read. Before we do though, I want to tell you something special to be thinking about as we do the Brooke Read today. So I've been leading the Brooke Read in these videos for the past 3 weeks and I think it's time for some of you guys to step up and lead the Brooke Read. So what I would love to do during our Brooke Read time during the next couple weeks is to actually share a video of one of you reciting the Brooke Read and doing the hand motions that go along with the Brooke Read. And then I'll include that video in morning motivation so that you can be our leader for that day instead of me being the leader. So if that's something that you're excited about, make sure that you're practicing the Brooke Read at home and that you're asking one of your family members to send me a video of you doing the Brooke Read so that we can include that in morning motivation probably at some point next week or one of the weeks after that. Okay, but for today, let's do it together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I am a Brooke Scholar. I have the power to determine who I am, who I will become, and what I do in life. I will stay focused on achieving excellence. I will make smart choices because I respect myself, my teammates, and my community. Today is a step on my path towards success. Okay, so if you enjoy doing the Brooke Read every morning and you want to be a leader for us, send a video of you doing the Brooke Read at home, and you can be one of our leaders for morning motivation at some point next week. You can either send it to me or you can send it to your teacher, and your teacher will share it with me. We have a special birthday to celebrate today. Our birthday that we have to celebrate today is Miss Rely. Today is Miss Rely's birthday. So all of you Scranton Scholars, when you talk to her on the phone today or when you FaceTime with her or you message with her, you got to remember to wish her a happy birthday. I know she probably wishes that she could celebrate with all of you guys at school, but for now we'll just have to wish her happy birthday from afar. So Miss Rely, I hope you have an awesome birthday. I hope you enjoy some special treats on your birthday and you get to have a lot of fun when you are at home. So happy birthday to Miss Rely, and everyone who talks to her today, make sure to share that wish with her as well. Our first shout out for today actually comes from Miss Rely. Miss Rely has a shout out for Halo, who's been writing so neatly for all of her assignments. Halo really takes her time because it can be hard to write in a notebook, but she wants to make sure that Miss Rely can see all of her work really clearly. And you can see her here posing with a piece of her work that is really organized and really neat. Halo, that's awesome handwriting. Keep that up. 2 claps for Halo. Our next shout out also comes from Miss Rely, and it's for Carlos, who's been really organizing himself at home. Carlos has a bunch of different binders, and they're organized and labeled with the title for each subject, so he knows where to find his work when he's looking for it. Carlos, that probably helps you to get so much work done because you don't waste any time looking for stuff. You just know where it is right away, and you're able to get to work. That's awesome leadership and awesome organization, Carlos, so definitely keep that up. 2 claps for Carlos. Our next shout out comes from Mr. Scott and includes a very funny hashtag that Mr. Scott put at the end. It's a shout out for Nathan, who's been working hard on Seesaw to complete all of his assignments, and he's getting them done on time. And I have seen so many of these too. Nathan is submitting pictures of work that he's done with a pencil and paper, so we make sure that Mr. Scott knows that he is working hard at home and he is definitely growing his brain. Nathan, that's awesome leadership. Make sure to keep that up. And as Mr. Scott says, hashtag can't stop, won't stop. Let's give Nathan 2 claps. Our next shout out is from Miss Dixon, and it's a shout out for Gianna, who's also been working really hard on Seesaw all week long. She has been putting in a ton of effort, and she's showing all of her work on the things that she submits to Seesaw. Gianna, that shows fantastic focus, and we are very proud of you. 2 claps for Gianna. Our next shout out comes from Mrs. Olette, and it's a shout out for Kellyanne, who made Mrs. Olette feel really cared about when Kellyanne sent her this picture and voice message. She brightened Mrs. Olette's day, and that is just an awesome way to show that you miss someone and that you care about someone. So really nice leadership and really nice teamwork, Kellyanne. And you can check out the picture that she did that is absolutely beautiful right next to the shout out. Let's give Kellyanne 2 claps. Our next shout out is from Miss Vargas. It's a shout out for Naomi. During a conference that she had with Miss Vargas, Naomi read her a book, which was awesome. And then she also shared a goal that she was working on. She said that she really wanted to learn how to ride a bike without training wheels. And I know a lot of you have probably worked on that goal before, or you're working on that goal right now. And that's pretty hard. But only a couple hours later, Naomi's mom actually called Miss Vargas and she had, or sent her a text message with a video of Naomi riding a bike without training wheels. So that means that Naomi set that goal, she worked toward that goal, and she was able to achieve it, which I'm sure she felt really, really proud of. Naomi, that shows awesome self-determination. Really nice job setting a goal for yourself and sticking with it until you achieve it. We're really proud of you. 2 claps for Naomi. Miss Cashin has a shout out for David, who has submitted all of his work on Seesaw too, just like Gianna and just like Nathan. And all of his work is done really carefully, and he's showing his best effort and his best ability on that. And that's helpful because it lets Miss Cashin know what he understands or what he might be confused by. Keep up that self-determination and that focus, David. It's really awesome leadership. 2 claps for David. Mr. Skyer has a shout out for Ava. Yesterday, Ava was feeling a little confused about one of her writing videos. In first grade, I know a lot of you first graders know you're working on a fantasy fiction story and you had to create a plan for your fantasy fiction story. And Ava had been having some trouble, but when she shared that with Mr. Skyer and she worked on it with Mr. Skyer, and she was so imaginative in her conference with him. She came up with so many details. And the best part of this is she was smiling the whole time. She was giggling the whole time, to show that she really loved learning and she really cared about what she was doing. Awesome job, Ava. We're both really proud of you. 2 claps for Ava. All right, I have a goal celebration for us today. So last Friday, remember, we set the goal of choosing our own goal, something that mattered a lot to us that we wanted to get better at during the day on Friday or over the weekend. Jameer chose a big one, just like Naomi chose a big one. Jameer decided he really wanted to learn how to ride his bike without training wheels. And that can be scary and that can be really hard because when you're trying to learn how to ride your bike without training wheels, you might fall down. You might maybe scrape your knee on the pavement, or you might bump your elbow when you land on the ground. And that can be scary to know this could possibly be tough for me. I might get a scrape or I might get a cut, but to do it anyways because it's something that really matters to you. And Jameer did it. And hey, we have an awesome video of it. And we're going to watch him succeed with his goal of riding his bike without training wheels. Check it out.
He's so little. Oh my gosh, he's so little. Yay!
Jameer, that is awesome. It was so nice to watch you achieve that goal of riding your bike without training wheels. And the thing I think is so cool about that video is at the beginning, you see he's having a little bit of trouble because when you start to ride a bike, sometimes your feet aren't on the pedals the correct way, or sometimes you're having trouble getting going. And he was having trouble, but he didn't stop trying. He kept going. And as he went, he got better and better and more confident. And by the end, you can see him riding his bike really well without those training wheels. Let's give Jameer 2 claps. All right, it is time to set today's goal. Today's Thursday, so it's going to be a goal that shows that you care, a caring goal. Today's goal is kind of similar to the one that we did 2 weeks ago about helping with an extra chore, but a little bit different. So today I want you to pay attention to people who are in your house or your apartment with you. And I want you to notice when someone's working on something, when they're in the middle of a task that you think they might need help with. So there are some tasks that they won't need help with. So say, for example, your mom or your dad, they're working from home and they have a call for work. They're not going to need help with that. What they need you to do during that is stay focused on your work. But say you have a younger brother or sister and they're trying to tie their shoe and they can't do it. That's something that they could need help with. or you have a family member who's already in the middle of washing dishes and the dishes are stacking up and they need someone to dry the dishes for them. That's something that could be good for you to help with. So today I want you to find someone who needs some help. And I want you to use the sentence or the question, can I help you with that? So your goal is to use that question at least one time today. When you notice someone that might need help, you're going to say, can I help you with that? And I have a couple of ideas. I've shared a couple already about things that you might help with. So first is if you have a younger sibling or a cousin or a family friend who's staying with you who might need some help. Some things they might need help with is maybe their schoolwork. So I'm thinking of Edriel, for example. He has a younger sister who was doing some awesome math that I talked about yesterday. Maybe she needs help with that. And so Edriel could ask his younger sister, can I help you with that? Or maybe you have a younger brother or sister who is having trouble pouring cereal in the bowl, and you're noticing that. You can say, can I help you with that? And you can help them pour cereal in the bowl. Any of those would be a great thing to do to help someone who is staying with you at home. Or you might have a family member who needs help with a chore. That's a great time to use that phrase, can I help you with that as well? So today, if you use that question, can I help you with that? And you help someone with something they need help with, then I want you to tell me about it so we can celebrate you tomorrow in Morning Motivation. You can text it to me, you can email it to me just like every single day so that we can celebrate you working on that goal to show people around you that you care about them. All right, let's move into our core value song for today. Drum roll, please. Let's see what it's going to be. Oh, 2 days in a row of teamwork. Okay, as I get that pulled up, go ahead and get your body ready and let's do teamwork.
Check out my team. Oh, yeah. Working as hard as can be, we will succeed. Oh, yeah. It's our responsibility. Check out my team. Oh, yeah. Working as hard as can be, we will succeed. Oh, yeah. It's our responsibility. Let me tell you about my team. We get the job done because we know 2 heads are better than 1. If you lend me your hand, well then I'll lend you mine, and the results will be better in half the time. Check out my team. Oh, yeah. Working as hard as can be, we will succeed. Oh, yeah. It's our responsibility. Check out my team. Oh, yeah. Working as hard as can be, we will succeed. Oh, yeah. It's our responsibility. We made a commitment to do all that we can. If we work hard together, then we'll accomplish the plan. We practice hard every day, so we're ready to perform. That's what you get from someone in a Brook uniform. Check out my team. Oh, yeah. Working as hard as can be, we will succeed. Oh, yeah. It's our responsibility. Check out my team. Oh, yeah. Working as hard as can be, we will succeed. Oh, yeah. It's our responsibility. Now we've come a long way from where we began, but you get out what you put in to do the best you can. You know we're proud of one another, we believe in each other, but we're never gonna stop and slow down. We don't complain, we're on our way. Bring on the challenges, cause we are beyond double okay. Check out my team. Oh, yeah. Working as hard as can be, we will succeed. Oh, yeah. It's our responsibility. Check out my team. Oh, yeah. Working as hard as can be, we will succeed. Oh, yeah. It's our responsibility. Check out my team. Oh, yeah. Working as hard as can be, we will succeed. Oh, yeah. It's our responsibility. Check out my team. Oh, yeah. Working as hard as can be, we will succeed. Oh, yeah. It's our responsibility.
All right, everyone, that is morning motivation for today, Thursday, April 9th. I hope you have a fabulous Thursday, get lots of work done, and make sure to work on that goal today of saying to someone, can I help you with that? And then helping them with whatever you offered to help with. And remember, if you're interested in doing the Brook Creed and leading us in the Brook Creed at some point, send me a video of yourself doing the Brook Creed so that I can play that and you can be the leader for morning motivation that day. Bye, everyone. Have an awesome Thursday.